Right, joining us now is former ISRO scientist Dr. P.K. Tyagi. Dr. Tyagi, thank you very much for joining us today here on NewsX. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate you as a space scientist. What stands out to you about Vikram-1's successful maiden orbital flight today for you?
I think it's a wonderful moment in the sense like for the first time the successful launch by a new startup. In a way, a private player has come into this. Now they can contribute into this space economy, which is every year keep on growing, and we are now have a solid footing in playing a role in that global space economy. First thing is that, and second is like. You can see the way the entire thing was planned. In fact, there was slightly delay, but that was also part of that strategy to check whether all the system which have that control, even the checking that system itself was a part of the planning, and the successful launch and the delivery of those payload at a respective place. Everything has been done so meticulously. So that means like the private sector is now ready to play a big role to begin with this small thing in which even the Germany has shown a trust into this the new startup. And the other thing was, which was as a scientist, which I looked at it because the cost cutting, in the sense like the material which has been used in the manufacturing of the rocket and the 3D print of the engine, the assembly line, it reduced the very considerable time in assembling the rocket. I think the one voices was that like within 24 hours you can assemble the entire rocket. So that is the beauty of this Vikram-1 successful launch. And my heartiest congratulations to all that young team, but they should remember how much kind of work, effort has been done by our the people who laid the foundation of ISRO and developed those technology on which they are relying now. So they should always be remembered, and that's why the name of the engine of the rocket has been kept on the name of one was the Kalam, the three engines, which was a solid fuel-based rocket, and one was liquid thing, which was named after this Raman. So I think the legacy which the younger generation has got from the effort of these luminaries of science and technology, when there was not enough fund, not enough facilities, and even the government support was also not very high. And now coming the private sector, because I have seen all the people who are associated with this startup are very young. So I want to congratulate the young India, the startup ecosystem, which are now playing a key role in this such kind of niche technology, that is the space technology. So that's all I want to say. Once again, a big congratulations to all the team for being venturing out into a new area of space technology and contributing towards the Indian economy, and also a role in a global scenario of space technology.
Right, Doctor, if you allow me another question. The mission also carried a mix of payloads, including technology demonstrators from Indian startups. An international payload was there, and symbolic ones like diamond jewelry and micro sculptures of Indian scientists. What do you make of this payload strategy for a maiden flight?
See, this was in a way an experimental flight, in a way, and that's why like it was going only into the low orbit area. Around 453 kilometers, if I correctly remember that. And the payload capacity was only 350 kg. So, since it was a test flight, in a way we have to take it, because before you venture out into the heavier version of the rocket and heavier payload, I think the first you have to test the technology. And it was for that, because this payload include, the very interesting part. One was the one robotic arms, which is to demonstrate the cleaning of space debris, because still the capacity is very low, and how it will work, that has to be seen. But as I told you, it is a testing flight, a testing mission in a way
Yeah.
to check the technology and what you are planning for the future, that it can work. So which has established by this successful launch and putting all that payload at their respective places, shows or establish the mission on a very solid ground in terms of its success. So I think future is as I mean, somebody was talking to you. He said the sky is not a limit now, and we are venturing into that. Automatically.
Right,
And
absolutely. Yes, Dr.
yeah, yeah.
Tyagi, thank you very much for joining us and for speaking to us on this. I'm in fact also joined in by Dr. Raju Garudachar, who's also former ISRO scientist. Thank you very much, Doctor, for joining us. And well, congratulations to all ISRO scientists, to all Indians on this historic milestone that we have seen in our space journey, in India's space journey from 1963 to 2026. We've come a long way by talking specifically